From a distance, you can tell U.S. Border Patrol has someone in custody. Closer to the well-worn footpath on the American side of the wall, it becomes clear. It's a little girl, all by herself. We don't know how she got here, but on the other side, there's a woman and another child. As they surrender to Border Patrol, the child gives a little wave. Officers shout back and forth about where to meet for a reunion before taking them to an immigration processing center. All day long at the border wall, record numbers of migrants are apprehended, searched, and loaded into vans. There is great concern this will intensify. Thousands of migrants are on the Mexican side of the border and may try to cross once the COVID-era rule, Title 42, expires Thursday at midnight. It allows border agents to quickly expel migrants.
We are clear-eyed about the challenges we are likely to face in the days and weeks ahead, which have the potential to be very difficult.
With shelters full, migrants had already been staying on the streets of El Paso, though in the last 24 hours, many have decided to surrender to authorities. For those who stayed, conditions are difficult. So when a vehicle full of donated clothing shows up, supplies run out pretty quickly. Local volunteers are happy to help.
And if they're just hardworking people, and it's just like as most immigrants in this world do, when they come in, if they follow the laws, they have a great chance to come up in life.
Arepa, arepa, arepa.
Marian Castro hasn't decided if she'll turn herself in before Title 42 expires. I am frightened that if I turn myself in, that they will expel me, she says. Castro and her 3 kids under the age of 10 fled Venezuela after she says her husband was murdered by government officials. I want a place where I can have a job, she says, because I know here is where I will find a future.
Katie, you and the team have been on the ground for a few days now. What stands out to you about how local officials are talking about this moment?
It's something the mayor said, Adrienne. He was asked, what's keeping him up at night right now? And he said the fact that he can't see any light. And what he means by that is he doesn't see any light at the end of the tunnel. This is a moment of a problem, of a challenge that isn't really going away. There are times when the number of migrants crossing into El Paso surges, and then it eases off, and then it surges once again. It happens in a cycle. There's no real ending in sight. He says that the only way this challenge can really be dealt with is through new laws and policies in Congress, and he's not really optimistic that's going to happen. So from his perspective, this moment can be managed, but he doesn't see any light at the end of the tunnel.
This is tough. All right, Katie Simpson, thank you.